Welcome back to another Top 3 Orlando. I'm your host, Brian, and today we're going to discover the best of New England Street. Now, when most people say Winter Park, Florida, the first thing they think of is Park Avenue, which is a great street. It has a lot of nightlife things to do, but that's another video for another time. But what about to tell you there's another street right nearby that has amazing restaurants and also fun nightlife? Well, that is New England Street, and we're going to get into it right now. So let's kick off this countdown with one of the newer places on New England Street. It's called Vinnys Wine Bar. So this is actually me and Sydney's first time at Vinnys, and so I didn't know what to expect. But I was pleasantly surprised when I first walked in. It had this very modern, clean, and I honestly felt like I was transported to South Beach. And it kind of put it into like Sydney's words, it's a perfect place for girls' night. So Sydney and I actually met the owners while we were there, and what nice people they were. They told us they just opened up in October, so it shows you how fresh on the scene they are. And they actually let us know that they took a year to develop the wine menu, which to me just shows you how much they care about the quality for the customer. So including the drinks, they also offer food. Now, Sydney and I didn't have a chance to try the food that day, but after talking to the chef, Chef Rich, our mouths were watering. Just to give you a little bit about him, he's kind of a big deal. He's definitely taught at many prestigious cooking schools, as well as even cooked for the First Lady of the United States. So that's a wrap on Vinnys Wine Bar. So if you haven't checked them out yet, swing by and give them a try. So let's move on to number 2 on this little New England Street stroll, and that's gonna be Armandos. So Armandos is an Italian kitchen offering all the finest Italian eateries. Now, when I try an Italian place for the first time, I love to try the classics. So this time I had the lasagna as well as the chicken parm. And since both those passed the test, next time I go there, I can go a little deeper into the menu, which is very extensive. Now, I've been to Armandos twice, once with like a party of 20, and then once with just me and Cindy. Now, the reason I bring this up, because sometimes I find the larger the party, sometimes service can suffer. But I'm happy to report it did not. I had a great time in both situations. Now, I told you what I had to eat, but I'll give you one guess. What does Cindy have? Time's up. Macaroni and cheese. Of course. That's all she ever gets. If it's on the menu, she's gonna get it. So we made it to number 1, and we're ending on something very delicious, and that is Pepe's Cantina. So when you first walk up to Pepe's, it's almost like a hidden in plain sight speakeasy. And what I mean by this is you walk up, you see people eating outside, they have a small indoor spot, then there's a side alley that you walk down, and it expands to this massive, like always different seating, and there's even a bar in the back. So it's one of those places where I think I had friends eat there forever, and they never knew it existed, but because of us, you do now. So next up, let's talk about the food. Now, of course, they have all the classic Mexican dishes that you can think of, but some of my 2 favorite ones I want to point out is 1, the tableside guac, which is delicious. So good that I will frequently go on Uber Eats and order it home probably once a week. So the other dish I really like was the tacos. Now, I always get the fajitas when I go somewhere, but I'm glad I went off menu for myself and tried the taco. It was surprisingly delicious. Now I crave them all the time. Cindy had them for the first time, and I'm pretty sure she ordered Uber Eats the next day to eat them again. So Pepe's does the classics like Taco Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and other events as well. So no matter what day of the week it is, it's always a good time to go check out Pepe's Cantina. So that concludes the top 3 New England Street. Okay, top 3 fam, we definitely need your help. We're still trying to build our street cred, so when you go visit these places, definitely mention that top 3 sent you there. So go ahead and leave a comment below, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Looking hella fresh.
Hella fresh.
Hold on, I want to move this. Yep, that's about as good as it gets for you. I'm just kidding.
Wow. I thought we were friends. Oh, this is shake weights.
Shake weights.
Shake weights. Hello! She said do a funny voice, so apparently not.